headed to Allen's Key in the Exumas. Our first stop in the Exumas over the next 6, 7, 8 days. Should be there in about 5 hours.
Studying our route. Keith has a book. Book of answers. Don't you?
It's right down there by the deal.
I got some nerds. And my Kindle.
Thank you, baby.
I'll go down the toilets. So we eat lots of sandwiches here on the Zatara because they're easy to make while we're sailing and easy to eat. And we make ham and cheese sandwiches, turkey sandwiches, lots of PB&Js. And I'm sure eventually we're gonna run out of bread, but I have a bread maker, so hopefully I can make us good enough bread. Take the final test. So tell me about school on the boat. Are you excited to get started?
Give me something to do.
Give you something to do, yeah. Throw the books on the floor.
I tried to throw it in there.
It's book abuse, woman.
Because I failed Algebra 1 2 years ago, I get to redo it now.
Yeah, it'll be easy and you
Actually,
go through it quick.
I didn't fail it.
We didn't
It
finish
was last year, not 2 years. Yeah.
We just didn't finish it. But you already did high school geometry, so we're done with that. I did that in like 6 weeks. Boom.
Yeah.
Because you're awesome. Here's your zoology books. We're going to start swimming creatures. Oh. You can write your names on. It's your journal where you do your zoology tour. Swimming creatures of the 5th day. After taking the first week off of school to get into the routine of sailing, we picked it back up this week. The 2 younger ones need my help more than the older 2, but for the most part, they're all quite independent and know what to do each day and pretty much get it done. Because I didn't make you? Because I'm a bad teacher? Not having constant internet is really becoming a challenge, especially when we're talking 10th grade math. But between all of us, we're able to figure it all out. It's so peaceful today. We're not even rocking and rolling. It's calm. I think you're going about 4 knots, which I could jog to the Exumas faster than this.
I know, right?
This is cool. I got bread. I brought bread. Oh,
It smells terrible over here.
they're ugly as sin. Hey, little guys.
Dad.
Kate, look.
Oh.
Turn him around. Turn him around now. Turn him around. Show him your back.
What did you do? We're feeding iguanas in Allen's Key, and it is quite the adventure here.
Going here, Kate, come with me. Come on. Where you going, babe?
The next few days we spent exploring the beaches and the terrain and the underwater life and just the breathtaking sunsets at the Exuma Islands. What an amazing, amazing place. This family scuba trip was the highlight of my trip so far. Kate was just learning, so she stayed in the shallows for now and stayed close to her daddy. We saw some amazing creatures and had a really peaceful dive. All our kids seem to really love diving. Since it was technically winter, the water was a little cool since we forgot to bring our wetsuits, but it wasn't too bad. Things were going really great until Jack's tank ripped completely off his BCD. The straps actually completely ripped off the back of the jacket. He did really good though. He didn't panic. He stayed calm. And Keith helped him to hold onto his tank and kind of finagle it between his legs there so he could continue the dive. And luckily we have plenty of extra pieces and parts back on the boat to fix it. And to see my kids develop a love for the ocean is absolutely priceless.
How'd you do? Did good. It was a great dive. The family did good. The kids got to learn to get it. Don't get ready to go.
And what was beautiful and majestic and calm yesterday has changed. Some storms are rolling in. It's kind of violent, rainy. And we're trying to decide whether to sit tight on this mooring ball or journey around to the other side of the island.
What, you think this is bad?
No, probably not. We've had such good skies and good weather so long, we've taken it for granted. So we have a little bit of waves. We're tied to a mooring ball here in some random key in the Bahamas. Kids are doing their school, reading, writing, passing the time. While we rock and roll here. So the next morning, once the storms rolled in, Keith remembered he'd dropped his weight belt under our platform right after our dive.
Wow.
You can't dive before your birthday. So Jack volunteered to go rescue the abandoned belt.
What are you going to get for his birthday?
Okay, put that around your wrist.
He didn't have far to go, and he was safely tied on with the line, and he used our spare to zip down once he spotted it.
You can do it.
Don't let go of it. It's probably cold. Where is it?
And within just a couple of minutes, he spotted the weight belt, tied it onto the line, and sent it on up. He did good.
What did he need to do?
Weight belt. Good job, Jack.
The only thing that matters. Belting it.
Yeah, your hand really good.
Here, I'll go flip it off.
Good job, dude.
Was it cold?
Yeah.
Woo!
Was it
Jack's a
cold?
winner.
Jack.
Oh my goodness. Oh, did we bring the food? One thing you can't miss when visiting the Exumas are the adorable swimming pigs. Tour boats come out here regularly, so these little guys get lots of attention. According to the Bahamas website, it's unknown how the pigs originally came to live on Big Major Key, as they aren't native and the island itself is uninhabited. But the friendly critters are definitely a sight to behold.
Yeah, Mom was trying to bite my hand. Yeah?
And after about 10 minutes with the pigs, the excitement wears off and we move on.
Finn, go, jump in there. Jump in the water. Almost there. Get in there, Finn. Don't have
Because we are all avid James Bond fans, we had to visit Thunderball Grotto at Staniel Key. It's an amazing underwater cave system, teeming with exotic marine life and colorful coral reefs. These submerged caves were phenomenal, yet a little creepy, and definitely tested my skills and courage in holding my breath. This snorkeling trip was probably one of our favorite experiences so far on our journey. We took our time in the Exumas, spending about a week there exploring and hanging out and also waiting for a good weather window to head windward towards Turks and Caicos, our next stop.
Tune in next time as Dad catches a fish and we continue on and get better at this incredible sailing adventure.